when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006. We welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the New Orleans Saints. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson. The kicker is Cade York. He's got this one set to get started. Off we go here in New Orleans. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Hold it ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get it. 60 by 30.
They'll begin with a zone read, and that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on them. And in this case, they're able to hold them to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Hop 70. Hop 70.
They'll look to throw. That's caught. Free Palmer. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Running these underneath crossing routes, you wouldn't imagine lead to a lot of explosive plays, but when done right, if you can get the receiver in open space and get the ball in their hands, there's a lot of opportunity for big run after the catch and generate chunk plays.
Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
18 Cardinal, 18, go!
On 4th down, trying to do it himself. And he's not going to get there. Couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
Let's go. Ready,
And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Set. Bronco.
The RPO, that one is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
It is 3rd and long. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
Got it. Ready?
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
70,
Right away, they'll set up to throw. On the move left, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Cowboy 80. Bronco 80.
Now, faking the give.
Back at the 38-yard line.
Let's go now.
He'll drop to throw. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And 3rd down. Coming up.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of this, and down he goes.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive linemen had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Saints are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
He'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 30-yard line.
Back to 60. That it. 60 by
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to air this one out. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there. Defensively all over him. And it'll be second down.
And he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Set. 60, let's go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Now they'll set up the screen for Chandler. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Hold it ready.
Third and 9.
19 tight. Go. 19, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Throwing now from the gun. That's caught by Chandler. And it'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. It's a gain of 12 on fourth down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
He'll step up and run, and he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Left thing, 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Panther Street, Panther Street.
Now this time, he'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
This is third and 6.
Come on, 70, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Lion. Ready, right?
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
At their own 7-yard line.
Okay, ready? 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got Laporta open on the left side. He is out of bounds. He's going to mark him at the 24-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go, set.
To the air now. Overrunning in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Vikings have the takeaway. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. On now, Cade York for the point after. He's got it. The Vikings move out to a 7-3 lead.
Vikings 7, Saints 3. Cade York to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Trey Palmer. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your bad bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always striving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's feeling now. You want to spin it around, but the truth to the truth, nothing you get.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw. That's a short one, caught by Laporta. And will be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. As they've got it with 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. He's taken down just shy of midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Ready? Hot 70, hot 70.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
The 41-yard line.
On the check. Ready? Count, Viking, 18.
Back to the air one more time. The left side into the hands of Olave. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 31 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On target to Laporta.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
9 yards from the end zone for 2nd down and goal.
Let's go. Just the Eagle. Just the Eagle. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. And he's in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown Saints. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He knocks it through. And the Saints are on top. It's now 10-7.
Vikings 7.
before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Here we go, here we go.
And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll look to throw. Headed left, buying time. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that's a first down. And will be a gain of 8.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and
From the 38 now, here's second down and 4. That's going to be incomplete. Humphrey very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So, a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard. And it's first and 10. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Chase Young into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to bring up third down.
Let's go now.
They'll throw out of the gun. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Here's Jack Fox now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We're back to New Orleans after this. On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. And he's trying to get upfield, but cannot do it. Now backwards to the 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
From his own end zone, he'll set up to throw. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. They bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Taken in at the 50. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. He made sure that return was not going any farther. Here's Hawkinson in motion.
Hawkinson, 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Warrior, 70. Check, hurt.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going for it all. He's got it! And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. An even 40 yards.
Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snap a knife back, touchdowns into the groove. All bodies such, that's the new move.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. We'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. As the second charge, timeout for Minnesota. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this 1st half.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
He'll drop to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Ty Felton. Touchdown, Vikings.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, like the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Palmer now to return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught. And he will go all the way. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's his 2nd touchdown this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. The kick is good. So add one more. They will take a 1st half lead into the locker room.
Vikings 14,
Points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Here comes a return from the 3. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On the ground, this is Chandler. Room to run at the 30, and he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
A gain of
19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
This is a clear example of a running back who really trusts his speed. He understands if he just holds his line towards the sideline, he's going to outrun most of the defenders on the field. That's exactly what he does. Picks up the first down before being forced out of bounds.
And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
Here's a designed run. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down. Well behind the line.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on designed quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Dragon 60. Buffalo 18.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Now he'll air one out. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
At their own 16-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end.
And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. Jonathan Allen. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long.
Okay, break. Go. Cowboy 80.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
That's going to be out of bounds. So where are they going to mark it? It's about right at the 50-yard line.
50-yard line.
Check, check.
A carry now for Chandler. And he'll catch nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Back. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now they'll set up the screen for Chandler. First brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Ready, check. Ready. Cougar 19.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. They force 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll get this to his tight end, Laporta. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 35 yards.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
Bronco 80. Tight end, watch the tight end, the tight end on, the tight end on.
Now they'll set up to throw. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in this 2nd half. That grab gets them a 1st down.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Back to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jonathan Allen in there for the sack, his 4th on the year.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Ready. Bronco 80.
They'll try to set up the screen here. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Viking 18. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one out wide for Kamara. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. You're on the spin. You're on the spin. Ready, ready.
He'll look to throw. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. Guy felt in the intended receiver that time. And that will lead to a second down.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They need one right now. 3rd and long.
Packers 60, Packers corner 70, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Third, ready.
He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
It's the score. Vikings 21, Saints 17.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Palmer now to return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Ready? Ready? Viking 8, ready?
He's got his man. That's Olave. He's going to have the 1st down. That one good for 9. And the drive continues.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to the air one more time. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Drew Phillips. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Now it's York for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Vikings will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Dave York to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Palmer now to return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, ready?
Right back to the air following that pick six. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Get it. Cougar 19. Go.
Back to the air once more on second down. Back deep for Olave. Oh, big hole left side. And he will take this one in. 82 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Significant moment here for the Saints as they will try the two-point conversion.
Saints will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for two, and it does not pan out.
Saints 23.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Quickly out to Jefferson.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
So, from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd and 5.
Come on. Hey, come like 60.
Moving to his right. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Cowboy 80, 79 Bronco. Dragon 60. Go check, go check.
going up top. That is brought in. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A run now for Chandler. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Ready, go!
He's going nowhere. Losing yards on that play.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
The run game not helping him out those last 2 plays, thus 3rd and 16. Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Ready, ready. Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Ready.
He'll get this out wide. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 10 more on that block. Just enough for another 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll run it here with Chandler. He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Red. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line. So they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
It's pretty clear why this offense likes to get the ball into the hands of this quarterback, huh, Mike? I mean, he is just so effective in this area. And now he has them set up 1st and goal.
Touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot. Try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
This looks like a design run, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal.
Come on.
Here's a designed run. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points, you kind of feel like a letdown. So they're going to go for it here. And this is going to be a touchdown. They're going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The score is Vikings 35, Saints 23. Dave York to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Maybe on that rap to pay the bills. Now I'm fitted, not even a little bit. Oh, Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Want to do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh, Lord, I'm the rookie.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready,
They'll drop to throw. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a run.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And he's going to have the Saints' 1st down. That was something else. Big pickup on 4th and long. And they get a new set of downs. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing now from the gun. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory.